enough about sports ball. What's been happening in the news, man, especially in the UK?
So the UK, our favourite place. So there's a topic I want to talk about, and there's something else to talk about a little later when we debrief something, because I think UK might be a bit of a theme in this one. So the UK, several UK police forces have been trying technology, which is automatic facial recognition. So what that means is they've got these vans that are linked up, and they have they're scanning everyone's face that in and out, and they're automatically testing to see if who they are, their identity, their details, and whether or not they can arrest them or interrogate them for whatever the hell they do, right? Super friggin' scary, right? And there's this video, so they're just trialing it, and a guy walks past and he covers his face. He's just I don't want to be facial recognized. It's a free society. He can put his shirt over his face. It wasn't even over the whole of his face. He just put up to his nose and walk past. So they stop him, give him shit, and say, "Pull your head in, man. You shouldn't be doing that." And then give him a fine for obstructing police.
Yeah, fuck. £90 fine. Yeah, it was yeah, fucking pull your neck in. I'm like, why are you being cunts, dude? Everyone has a right to what. If you're not a criminal, you feel that you've done nothing wrong. Why should you have the police scanning your face as you walk past? What right do they have to that? I mean, I haven't done any sort of analysis on the law, but there's clearly something going wrong here when they're openly using this technology, which are probably intelligence agencies are probably already using this. I mean, that's how they fucking track down terrorists and stuff off. They use blurry CCTV footage. They still manage to fucking track down these people. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but
enhance.
Yeah, enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance that taint. If I was a fucking spy, I'd just be spying on everyone's buttholes. Yeah. Zoom in on that ass. Fly the drone down to 100 meters altitude and you check out her ass. Yeah,
we have the technology.
Double O. Oh fuck! No, there's something deeply uncomfortable with that. I don't know how else to put it. I haven't really thought about how the law works. It's just privacy is being invaded here. Clearly,
sure. It's a public place and whatnot. Yeah, great, but I don't need cameras scanning my face and knowing everything.
Yeah,
that's just too far. And I think the UK has been trying to be a proponent of making your online alias with your actual details. So imagine anything you say, talk about, do is then now linked to a Facebook or social media account, which is linked to facial recognition. So you walk past and they go, I know everything about this guy, political leaning, what he does in his spare time, what he doesn't like. That's super scary. This is literally 1984 becoming a part of Britain,
Facebook AI, I mean, it's not just AI driven, but they already have a
face
hidden
thing.
No, that, and they already have a hidden assessment of what your political leanings are. There's a way to find out what Facebook thinks about that. It's not easy to find in your settings, but you can download it somewhere. That they're already running assessments on you, and that's the thing you mentioned there with the shadow profiles. They do profiles for people who don't have Facebook based on the phone numbers in people's phones for people who do have Facebook. They sort of create a network of it, and the AI starts reading all this data and tries to figure out what this person is or what they're like and who are their associations. They create shadow.
That's scary.
And it's getting easier to do because of AI. AI and machine learning is making this shit easy to do. We've had some developers go off to take up opportunities, and the theme that I'm hearing is a lot about analytics, AI, machine learning, and how it's going to enhance all these different professions. But it's creating a scary world, man. It's creating a scary world when it comes to technology, how it's going to change, because it's going to start asking questions that we haven't even thought of the answers for. That stuff about shadow profile. A machine automatically does that based on the information that people all agreed to give when they installed the app. The app's like, can I see your contact list? You're like, I suppose. Can I see your photos? Yeah, all right, click allow. You don't realize that in the world pre-AIs, it's impossible to have a team of analysts looking at that shit. There's literally zettabytes of data, which is billions of terabytes of data. There's no way a normal person can sift through it. But when you've got AIs and machines that can learn to read these things faster and better and in more useful ways, now we've got to start asking questions, and we've got to have the answers for them too.
I feel like this step specifically is a step towards marrying real life. Yeah, sure, it's used to catch criminals or people doing the wrong thing, whatever. Yeah, great thing, yeah.
Mm.
But you're literally linking the real world to the online world,
Oh
where
yeah.
if you do something or you say something or something's completely out of line, it might even be a crime. You could potentially get pretty exposed very quickly, and the ramifications of that are pretty scary. It's a very scary world.
It's the kind of technology that they're gonna, the China would use to implement or enforce their social credit system. You know,
Yeah,
um,
you,
so
you do say you spit at someone or like you're rude to someone, then someone
everyone's
sees
gonna
your
know.
face, and oh man,
And you
it's
got
Black
AIs
Mirror.
running on this.
Black
You got
Mirror.
AI because obviously you can't have a person analyzing each person all the time, but you have AIs that can do this. The
Do
thing
the
about
job for you.
we're about to live in a new world. Obviously, we don't have AIs that are actually like self-conscious or whatever, but we have these machines that are learning to be better at the things that they do automatically, right? That's what this whole machine learning thing is. And these AIs, they're getting better at these things. They're improving themselves to do these things, like analyzing what you've been fucking doing all day. You know, you can get AIs just tracking all this shit. Pretty scary, man. We're living in a brave new world, and our relationship to technology really has to be. Um, we have to analyze our relationship to technology because it's going to change society, and it's changing society faster than it ever has before. Technology has always been the biggest drive of social change, and if technology is changing at a rate faster than it ever has, well, that means that our society is going to change faster than ever, which is a segue into this next article.